open so that way just gives us time.
Thank you. But yeah, it's better if I do it right away.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And then I like having the Zoom summary because then I don't have to write anything.
Oh, I'm hearing. Okay.
What?
Usually I'm streaming, and usually it doesn't play, but it was playing in the background, so I had to pause it.
Oh,
Okay, that's all. Okay. Sorry, I didn't tell you I was recording.
oh,
Just Gaia session, July 20th. You know me in time. It's 5 after. We gotta go.
it's 7 after you're late, so you know how this
Okay.
day's gonna go for you. I was just kidding.
Hey.
He's
Korea,
gonna be late,
Shikia.
so.
Korea, Yana, day. Placing aside the busy, logical, thinking mind. Placing the back seat. Fully connected to source, receiving unconditional love, flooding in to the top of our head, our crown, flooding in, our bodies receive, absorb, as our cells receive, the waters of our body receive, our cells open, and emit an emanation of appreciation to Creator. The unconditional love continues to flood in, relaxing our physical bodies. Our physical bodies take a back seat as we open our hearts and pour that unconditional love into our energy body. Our physical bodies relaxed. Our energy bodies expanding, bigger, brighter. In our energy bodies, we circle up. In the center of our circle is a golden sphere. It is small and it grows larger and larger and larger. It gently lands on our laps where our energy centers easily connect to the golden sphere, filling it with love for Gaia. We love you, Gaia. We love you, Gaia. Holding the golden sphere, cradling the golden sphere, honoring Gaia, cherishing Gaia, acknowledging Gaia. We float. We arrive at the council chambers, connecting to Alexandria, the head of the council. Welcome. Mm, mm. The initial word is a little confusing, is conquest. What is a conquest? It is the acquiring and the gathering and of things that mm, are particular, I will say. The conquest is, some would say, it is analogous to winning or mm, achieving, that you have conquered something. It is something that you have arrived at. Well, and this pertaining to our last gathering, our last providing, where we received the contrast and we were the display for things to be revealed that were previously elusive. This is how the conquest comes in. So, conquest, first of all, reminds us of all the gatherings and all the providings we have given to Gaia. It is not that we have conquered her, but that many of the circulations and the processes that have been some dormant, some quite pervasive, there's much more harmony and balance, and she is highly supported. So the word conquest is twofold: to realize what we have already provided, but also to, I will say, become the processes, the providing. This is going to be slightly different. It is going to be somewhat difficult to grasp, but you have many versions. In the physical, you have your physical version, and all of us in the council chambers have many versions. As we sit in the council chambers, now let's take in a circular form combined with our knowing. We're going to mm, be conquerors of things that mm, I will say divide Gaia. And this is similar to the physicality. There are things that, when in a physical experience, can divide you, things that you know that are pervasive, and you are pursuing something and you are aligned with it. And then there is a glitch, so to speak, and things are pervasive in an alternate form, and somewhat a being can feel divided within oneself. And this is similar to Gaia as well. But this is a deep providing that will incorporate us as we are now in a circle of core council. We are allowing a version of our being to be ever present, ever responsive, ever conquering the energies and the natures that persist within Gaia that may be somewhat dividing of her essence, that just as in physical form, there can be doubt and energies of circulation of consternation and confusion, I will say, that is occurs with Gaia too. But we will be the conquerors of that and the consolers, and we will be, as you would say, the right hand of Gaia, this version of our being. It is not that we will deplete our essence. It is that with our intention, we allow this version to be an ever present assistant and conqueror for the continuing conquest, allowing the full formation of her alignment and the opportunities that have arisen and the processes that we have provided to continue to be ever present and flow. As this version, we will intentionally form and intentionally provide and present in the conquest. These versions of us, once they are provided, will also be, as I indicated, ever present, but will also receive instructions based off of what was received in the display. So even though you will not be depleted, it is not that even though this is a portion, it is a portion of the essence, but it is that your portion is not fractionated to a spectrum that is not contain the whole. The whole is always present. I think most are aware of that, but I just want to alleviate any concerns that there would be any depletion of one's essence. We are in our circle. In the center of our circle is a rising, what I will call the eternal flame. It is of one flame, but it is magnificent. Feel this flame of intention. And on the outskirts will be a ring of water and a swirling around us of air. And Gaia's essence, so to speak, the golden sphere which you so delightfully bring in, cherishing Gaia and honoring her as a container for her vessel in participation with what we provide, is beneath us, just as the earth would be. We are placing that in full support. Let yourself, all beings, all core council, feel the emanation of all that has been poured into the golden sphere. Now allowing that emanation and setting your intention fully supported by the eternal flame and the ring of fire and the surrounding swirling of air. Allow your intention to burst forth, your assistant, your conqueror, your healer, your attendant for Gaia. It is from you, it is from within you. Let the golden sphere support you. What it pours into you, all of the support that you have provided, let yourself give birth. Well done. Well done. Well done. Witness, I see all of your formations pretty much standing on the water, but also fully supported by the eternal flame in the air and the sphere. As they are taking full shape and form, continue to let the golden sphere energy support your intentions. These providers, these assistants, these conquerors are very strong, fully enabled and empowered. They are highly attuned from what has come from the golden sphere and given birth through you, is blossoming with that energy of the empowerment for full assistance, for ever present modifier to modify any division, to modify any consternation, to modify any obstacles. Yes, they are all informed. As you would say, we will see them move from the water, but so to speak, it is not that they all have hands, but let them join in energy, in union, in a circle. Yes, we witness that. And as they do, they inch closer and closer to the eternal flame, which will welcome in and purify and disperse them to surround Gaia. They are in the flame and they are being delivered. The flame, you would say, attuned or purified them in the most glorified and there's no other word to describe, in a way that unified their focus and their immediately sensing any division, immediately sensing any disturbance, immediately sensing and knowing. They will always be in close proximity to Gaia's essence, the pure mother. They have surrounded her now. We still say in circular format, the flame is seeding in, and the flame itself will provide, it is dividing out within the inner pathways and avenues within Gaia. That is a process of furtherance of support for those ever-present versions that we have created. The water now remains but fills in the area where the flame was, and it will also seed in. Once it is fully drained, then the golden sphere will recede from beneath us. Actually, it'll come back into the council chambers. And as it does, let us all acknowledge it, as it is provided. It is not merely a way to feel connected for those in the physical when they arrive at the council chambers, but all of the energy and the intentions and the closeness, we say continuously encapsulated within that vessel. So we feel the love and the momentum of the conquest. Well done. Quite exquisite versions. Some more warrior-like and some very delicate, as both are needed. Now that the ever-present versions are operating, they will also not only be attuned to different divisions within Gaia or things that need to be modified, but also of those who have viewed the display, they were the ones that recommended. I do not know why I have not considered an opportunity such as this before, but it is well placed because the peaking of the energy of the golden sphere was highly supportive of the process and thus increased all viabilities of the assistance. But those who view the display are will provide instructions. So this does not mean that we do no longer need to meet. There is and will be at times that there may be an initial congregation of those versions that we have intentionally and lovingly created for Gaia. The ever-present, I will call them ever-presents. The ever-presents. Well done. I did not ever consider this before, but it is well placed and well timed. Those viewing the display found this to be optimal because our embodiment and our participation for much that we have provided has created unique links, and those links further strengthen those versions that are now fully operational. Again, there is no depletion. It is part of the whole, but yet not interruptive to your other versions. Much appreciation. I will tap in now to ensure that the assistants and those who view the display, if they have any furtherance of need, they are overwhelmingly appreciative and are fully elated for the opportunity to utilize what you have birthed forth, the ever present, to assist because much can be done beyond our normal gatherings. So there are no other tasks required of us. We are fully complete. We can disengage from the circle, but I want to acknowledge what we created. I want to acknowledge what will continue on and will reap of harvest of conquest, lessening any internal division or any internal confusion, in addition to other scenarios that are ongoing that the display has been revealed. Indeed, there is many more things to come, as when we gather, there are unique providings that are our unified intentions provide. I know we did not leave the council chambers, and this was quite different, but any observations or musings?
Thank you.
Gertruda is always been similar to an ever-present. And she will continue to do so. She will be somewhat of the caretaker in a way for all the beautiful ever presence that we have created. Well done. Exiting the council chambers, floating back. We love you, Gaia. We love you, Gaia. Floating back. We love you, Gaia. The golden sphere shrinks, shrinks, shrinks. Our energy centers come back, 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 back. And we receive a shower from Creator, refreshing us for the remainder of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.